Alright, today we're going to talk about practicing B flat major and C minor grid. So go ahead and grab your music sheet and tune up your ukulele while you're at it. Pause the tutorial, grab your music sheet, the grid scale pattern for a key of E flat major or C minor, and then tune up your ukulele, and we'll get started in about a second. Okay, so you got your music sheet, you tuned up your ukulele, and you're ready to go. By all means, please take notes on that music sheet if you have to help you out. Okay, the way I'm going to be calling it out today is I'm going to be calling it out from C to C. Start getting you in the pattern of recognizing the section. And then they'll follow C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. And then we'll go on. And then you know the next one's going to be from D to D. I'm not going to be talking about the modes, the scales within a scale. If you do want to hear that again, you got to go back to the previous tutorials. I'm going to start teaching you on how to recognize sections and how to expand on them, okay? So that we can utilize the grid to its fullest potential. Okay, so we're going to start with the C minor basic scale in the basic position, C to C. Once again, the pattern goes C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. Okay. At this time, you want to pause the tutorial and take about a 2-minute overview glance at the whole grid and seeing all the notes that you're playing. We can start in a second. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with the C minor scale with the open C, and we'll go not too fast. Here we go. C, D, E flat, next string F, G, A flat, B flat, C. One more time, and then we'll come back. Come back down with a pause. Open C, D, E flat, next string F, G, A flat, next string B flat, C, pause, coming down, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat, D, C. So you want to practice that in the exercises that we've gone through the entire course, the same patterns that we're doing: ascend, descend, then ascend, pause, descend, and finally you want to do the whole scale without any pauses. Next, there we go. We're going to go from a D to a D. Okay, pattern follows as such: D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D. Stop there. Okay, so we're going to go from a D to a D. If you need to, pause the tutorial and check it out. Get familiar with the locations of the notes on the fretboard. Once again, use your markers down here, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, to help you locate the locations of the notes. For those of you who don't want to memorize the notes and just want to memorize the positioning of the note, make sure that you're really accurate on where the notes are. But I do recommending learning the notes, but if you don't want to, really be accurate about where the finger placement and the notes are that you're playing. Okay, here we go. We're going to go from D to D, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Here we go, not too fast. D, E flat, F, next string G, A flat, B flat, C, D. One more time. D, E flat, F, next string G, A flat, B flat, next string C, D. Okay, so do all your necessary practices with that. Next, we're going to go from E flat to E flat, and guess what that is? That is your basic E flat scale in the basic position. So this should be just a review for you. Here we go. E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. Okay. One more time, Actually, we're going to do this scale with no pauses because this should be reviewed for you. Starting with E flat, 3rd string, 3rd fret. Here we go. E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat. Okay. Next, we're going to go from an F to an F. F to an F, it's going to go F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F. Okay. If you were to take away the flats, just look at the letters for the alphabetical system: F, G, then repeat the A, after A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So always remember that alphabetical system as you're going up. So that's how you can tell you're playing the right formation of the structure of the scale. Here we go. F to F. You're on the 5th fret, 3rd string. Here we go. Not too fast. F, G, A flat, next string, B flat, C, next string, D, E flat, F. Okay. Next, we're going to go from a G to a G, G to a G. 7th fret. Nope. There we go. Once again, the formation goes G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G. There we go. Starting with a G note on the 7th fret, 3rd string. Here we go. G, A flat, B flat, next string, C, D, E flat, next string, F, and G. Okay? So give that a try. If you have a tenor ukulele like this, you can go farther up the fretboard. So go ahead and proceed. For those of you at concerts and sopranos, depending on the model and make of your instrument, you might have some more frets to go up, or you might not. But just do the best you can with trying to play whatever notes you can to play up the fretboard. Okay. With that being said, back up the tutorial. Give that a try. Now, I didn't go over every single exercise because I take it by this point, you're probably familiar that when you do the exercises and building up to a relatively skilled manner of playing, you know that you have to ascend the scale, practice ascending, practice going up, okay? That's ascending. Then you want to do this several times to make sure that you're comfortable. Then you want to descend. Okay, descend. Then you want to ascend and pause and then descend. Pause and then descend. And then when you get really comfortable with that, then you do the ascend, descend with no pauses. And that's how you do your scales. When you finally get to that point, this is how you practice your scales. Okay, so once again, don't forget, ascend, repeat, ascend, and then descend, repeat, descend. Then you go to do the ascend, pause, descend, then finally ascending and descending with no pauses. Okay, so give that a try. Like I said earlier, this particular key, not a lot of people play in the key of E flat, although some people do. I would tend to think it's more on the jazz side when you get into the E flat major, but for ukulele wise, C minor is relatively popular to play in, so we're learning this for the sake of knowing if we're going to be playing in the key of C minor, you want to know how to use the grid in the keys of E flat and C minor. Okay, so when you get comfortable, back up the tutorial, give it several listens to, because you know the more you listen to it, the more information you're going to pick up. When you are finally ready and comfortable, we shall see you for the next lesson.